Well, hello everyone, and very welcome to this session of the PCST network. It's called Education and Science Shows today, Education and Science Shows. There will be a wide range of talks, but somehow connecting and covering that topic. My name is Jan Riese. I'm not in Aberdeen either. I'm in Sweden, and where I work at the Chalmers University of Technology with sustainability issues. We have a very nice team of 10 speakers, still missing one, I'm afraid. And we will just go on in a minute. I think we'll give late attendees one more minute to check in and get online here, where we're going to have these at least 9 presentations, hopefully also 10 presentations. There are some very simple house rules. The speakers all have got 3 minutes to present, and then I'll cut off the sound or something. But I hope that everyone will stick to this, and I'm sure they will. And then we'll have like 15 or 20 minutes at the end for questions. So please, all attendees who wants to ask questions, please put them in the Q&A or in the chat. I will certainly look in the Q&A, but I'll try to keep track of the chat as well. If you're on Twitter or Facebook or other social media, please add the hashtag PCST2021, and then we'll find it all in the same flow of entries to Twitter and Facebook. That's about it. There will be a poll at the end where all attendees are asked to vote for the most, or what you think is the best presentation tonight. This is the 9th session, I think, and there is at least one. There's one more. So at the end, all these the best presenters of each session will be invited to do an extra presentation at some point during the so I think we should get started now. We'll first go to Spain and Girona, and someone who's called Miquel Duran, but it is not Miquel Duran. It's Silvia Simon who is taking the place of Miquel, and we'll talk about science communication in non-science events, which I think is a very good thing. We've talked about it for many times and many years, but I think you have some very nice experience from Spain here. So let's hear it. You have your 3 minutes, and I will start this timer right now. Please, Silvia.
Okay, so good afternoon. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jan. As you said, I am not in Aberdeen. I am in Girona. In Girona, this is a team from University of Girona and Universitat Politécnica de Madrid. So we are at the moment we are involved in science communication from the Cátedra of Science Communication and Digital Communication. So we have spent maybe 10 years just trying to explain to the people which are the universities or in which kind of research are universities working. So it comes from the fact that we are computational chemists. I am a researcher, so I always need to have, I always had many problems trying to explain what I was researching. So, okay, we start with this idea of showing to the non-science people what is the research, the science research, chemistry research, and math research at the university. So I remember that once a colleague of mine told me, if society does not come at the university to learn about science, just do the other way around. Just put the science and the research on the street near the society. So this is why we decide just to start with different ideas related to bringing to the society where the society is the science. So some examples are in Girona, we have a very nice flower festival. Now this week we have this flower festival. So in the last edition, not last year for sure, but 2 years ago, almost 500,000 people just visit Girona to visit the flowers. So we just decide to build a periodic table 3 years ago, to build a Rubik cube just to show something about programming and everything, and to put there in the festival. So it's a way of bringing, just put there where the society is, just put our research. And we are using for this magic. So magic is a tool that makes people feel that science, it's something magic, but not. So in that way, we have different walks around Girona showing science, but using cars, for example, using magic. And these are two different examples. We have many other examples that we try to bring the research to the people, but where the people is. That means fair, festivals, and markets.
Sylvia, I'm afraid I'll have to, but maybe that was the end of the presentation.
Yeah, it
Wonderful.
was the end.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I guess that, or I guess I can say to everyone who's listening or watching this, that if you want to know more about this, please put your questions in the Q&A section. Well, on my screen, it's at the bottom. I don't know. Maybe there are different things. Anyway, thanks for this. Now we'll move over to Nemesio Herrera Espinosa in Peru. And yes, you have a presentation, yes, far away from us and not in Aberdeen. No one is in Aberdeen. So please, I see you have a presentation about scientific research in the context of epistemology. So please, you have, like everyone else, the 3 minutes. And the screen is yours. You're welcome to present.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Excuse me for my English. Peru, my country, exists. Peru is a rich country in the terms of natural resources and biodiversity, but it is a very poor country. Most importantly, there isn't science. Why? Because the Peruvian university do not carry out scientific research in the light of epistemology. Therefore, there isn't public communication of science. Considering that in the present times it is impossible to promote the development of societies without science and technology, this paper focuses on raising two binding policies for the university. Policy 1, scientific research whose main objective is the production of science and technology is a priority activity and must be carried in rigorously in the light of epistemology. The Peruvian university is highly professionalizing and unscientific. Attention. The Peruvian university is unscientific. Policy 2, the public communication of science must be a compulsory transversal activity. necessary observation. Epistemology understood as a framework of scientific research. Epistemology isn't philosophy of science. Epistemology is the study of science, because between science and philosophy, there is a difference. Attention, the following is very important. For the above considerations, it is necessary to seek new practices in terms of scientific research and public communication of science, in the framework of a necessary university restructuring process. The Peruvian university must claim their main mission to be the production of science and technology through scientific research in the context epistemology. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you so much for a very interesting presentation of your country. I see that you have many challenges, and I really hope that you have a lot of friends who can help you, not least in this community. Anyway, thanks a lot. Let's stay in Latin America and go to Brazil, and Laercio Ferraccioli, who will talk about science communication on the centenary of the solar eclipse in Sobral. An amazing and, well, I'm very curious to hear about this. Please, Laercio, go on, and I will have to ask, yes, that's fine. The screen is yours for 3 minutes, and well, here you go.